between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward looks up into the bleachers and gone. Now in the box, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Alex Bregman will be next. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. One down. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him.
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, is Hot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. McCann has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Javier Baez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. Digging in, Josh Reddick.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Contreras is over to take a look. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Missed with a slider. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Threw it right past him. A swing. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel.
Leading off for Houston.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. And that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Yu Darvish, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. On the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Ready with the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Line drive to left. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Darvish moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
3-1. Carlos Correa will be next. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. The tag, and he is out. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras was a strikeout victim in his first try, and he fouls this one off. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Gonzalez looking up into the bleachers and gone. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Jason Hayward now. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Yu Darvish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count.
Swing and a miss. That retires. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Brian McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Reddick on at first, nobody out. Now another 2-2. swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Reddick is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses for ball 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Throw behind him to second. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up now, George Springer. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Reddick. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A high fastball is in there. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits to this point. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Gets a small piece near the plate. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. Mike Montgomery comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 4. A throw behind the runner at second, and late reactions, and they got him. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is returned. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. McCann is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 40, Wilson.
Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he... Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Lifted in the air out to left field. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. Hit high and deep to right center. Happ giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. Here's George Springer hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground to third. And they'll escape danger here after the 2. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply on the ground. Correa scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in, Mike Montgomery. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Here's Carlos Correa now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's gone 2 for 8. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep back in the 5th. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just not.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Cole sets. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's just 1 for 6. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Happ racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's through for a hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Now batting, Garrett Cole. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits.